All right. Well, we have the Moon card. That has not showed up this particular series. And we have the King of Pentacles, who has, I believe, once. But this Moon card, okay, Gemini, well, this, it represents the sign of Cancer. So it's about using your intuition. Which path do you want to go down? I feel like a lot of you Geminis are wanting to make, or are in the midst of making, life-changing decisions about who you are, your message in the world, your work in the world, what you do for a living. You're wanting to hone that tighter. Does that make sense? And I keep getting the word, I know I'm doing a video right now, but the word video continues to pop up for me. So any of you all that are on YouTube, or you do video, like I know some people do video photography for weddings and or special occasions, but I'm getting video more to promote yourself. So some of you all may be doing that. You can put it on YouTube or Facebook, any of the social media. I don't know. I just get that. And I know this is not the normal to come out of the Moon card. But intuitively, that's what I got for some of you. Some of you are going to say, nope, don't have anything to do with video. But, you know, if it's been on your mind or you've thought about it in the past, because this came up to me, you may want to reconsider, or at least let it sort of mesh in your mind and gel and see if it works for you to do some promotion video form. It could be just audio, but I'm feeling some sort of video, even if it's, you know, sometimes people show their face when they do videos. I used to do this with my card readings, that I decided people wanted to see the cards. Or you could just show props, or, you know, whatever you do. Okay, so this is next to the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles represents an earth sign. So this would be a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. Sun, moon, or rising. This could be your moon or rising sign. So if it is Gemini, then, you know, this is probably you. But if not, this is someone who's very practical, good in business. They've mastered the art of business. Of course, it's a pentacle, so they are excellent at making money, the bottom line. Financially, they're great at knowing and balancing their checkbook, and they stay in the black, not the red. As you can see, this guy has his castle around him, and he's on his beautiful throne here. So I really feel like for a lot of you, this is a person in your life who could possibly help and support you and give you that mentorship and or advice on business. It might just be someone who, you know, you might want to ask a few questions about your business plan. You know, we're talking about planning here. This summer is a good time for that, since so many planets are going into retrograde. So now is a great time to do the detail work and push forward later on. Let's take a look at the first two cards of August. I want to see how this plays out. Oh, nice. Okay. We have 3 major arcana cards. Okay, so let's take a look at this first. This Justice card, which represents the sign of Libra. It's not that it's a Libra person. It just, these major arcanas represent certain signs. So there is justice in which path you decide to go to. In the meat and potatoes of your planning, there's fairness and there's balance for all. So my feeling is, though, for you to be, for you to consider yourself first in whatever you're planning to do, your projects and all, is what makes you happy, what makes your heart sing. That's what's going to attract you, or other people attract to you what you want to put out there. I'm just feeling like the sword is pointing up at this moon card, it's like, okay, whatever you've got going on, whichever path you decide on, because I know there's a little bit of confusion sometimes. Which way should we go? I have a couple options, but I'm not ready to make that decision. Intuitively, go with what your gut tells you, what makes, again, your heart, what makes your heart happy, because this Justice card is fairness and balance. Now, if any of you all are in court cases or have, wills that need to be probated, this is a positive card to show up. So if in that case, if it's under this particular card, if there's been some nebulousness around some sort of court case, I feel like it's going to come out and it's going to be very positive, because this card comes up and then the Wheel of Fortune is right beside it. So you have some really positive aspects, Gemini, coming up for you. This Wheel of Fortune coming under this King of Pentacles. This King, I want you all to let me know in the comments below who this King might mean to you. Like I said, it's an earth sign who's very business oriented. It could be, if it has to do with court, it could be an attorney. I'm just saying this is a bottom line type of person. But the Wheel of Fortune is your last card of the spread. And this is when the karmic wheels of fate are turning in your favor. So whatever's, not clear here, go with intuitive guidance, because I feel like you're going to have support both from authority and or someone, again, business minded. And this is going to enable you to feel like you're in a good place. You're a success. You're financially, spiritually, physically in a good place. All right. So I want to see, Gemini, what the crystal says for Gemini mid-July through mid-August. Okay. What is that? Okay. So any of you all that are, I'm seeing a person and it looks like they're holding up like a sign. So they could be a demonstrator. Here in the U.S., we've had some political demonstrations and so forth going on. This person doesn't feel like, let me look at him again, or her. This feels like a peaceful resolution. So it might be that any of you all that have been going back and forth in the politics, that I'm just going to talk to America just for a minute. It may be that if you've been a Democrat, you're thinking, hey, now, I'm kind of looking at the Republican side. If you've been a Republican, hey, maybe I'm now looking at the Democrat side. Just, it feels like you're a peaceful demonstration, but it's also for yourself to make conclusions, help you make conclusions. So some of that might be going on for some of you. You may have been on one side and now you're thinking, I'm considering the other. And some of you may be saying, nope, I am a solid Democrat. I'm a solid Republican. It's okay. It doesn't matter. I'm just saying there will be some that are considering a different route. Okay, so what else do I have coming up for Gemini? Okay, nice. Definitely for some of you Geminis, I'm seeing a person looking in a non-lit room, let's just put it that way, looking out of the sky at night and seeing a beautiful, I don't know if it's an orb or angelic guidance or a guide. Sorry about that. I thought that there was that my camcorder had cut off. So sorry about that. But there is some sort of connection to you. And this very well, though, could be to someone that you've loved that's passed over that is trying to get your attention. That's my other deal. And some of you may say, oh, I know a bunch of people. Some of you maybe go for medium readings. I'm not saying you should. I'm just saying that someone's trying to help guide you. Yeah, someone's trying to help guide you and making clear decisions. Okay. on the other side, on the, who's in the spiritual realm, the spirit realm. Okay, any totem animals for Gemini? Sometimes I get totem people or flowers, and this time I'm getting a totem person for you. This would be someone, let me describe them. This would be someone who would be very wise. They're holding a staff, like a large, a staff cane. They have on a robe. Again, I'm getting so much that has to do with spiritual wisdom. This person would be extremely wise and like a guide, or possibly it's an archetype for me for an archangel, if you have an archangel that you love. But wow, Gemini, this particular month to month, and I don't know exactly which part of it, maybe all of it, but there's guidance for you. And I'm seeing that in the biggest way. Some of you too are going to be into theater. I'm seeing the mask of theater. And so some of you are going to get into the arts. Maybe you're an actor. Maybe you've wanted to be an actor. Or maybe you're finding success as an actor and or commercial. You do commercials, or plays. So any of you all that are wanting to do more of that or interested in it as a hobby, I see that could work out. All right, Gemini, I hope this reading was of help and benefit to you. I love that the Wheel of Fortune came up. That's the last card of the spread. It means that whatever's going on here, which has been unclear, use your intuitive guidance, and there's help to come. It's fair, it's balanced, and you're going to see some success coming towards you, which is always nice, isn't it? To feel success, and that to feel like, finally something's working in our favor. Not to say things haven't been working for you, but I feel like a little bit more of that is coming up for you, Gemini. Happy to see it.